trying to bring them to bear, at least with that ghost, but FURIA not settled on the side just yet, but inside the smoke, it's Cabrera bringing B-Dog down. Jake from back aside trying to turn around and get this recover, but the spike is loose and it's up to Penny. 1v4. Clone noted. He passes by and Penny never had a fighting chance.
From that location.
Penny got to be caught inside this slow and damaging field. Nothing you can do about that. Cabrera able to capitalize, but Penny steps up, takes the damage and the fight out of there, able to apply some pressure from C long. It's about time to go in here. Stealth Drone had a crack at it now. Prize wants to retake control of Garage here, but Silence is already down. It's up to Zap and Prize to get themselves out of this situation. Has the weapon, and he has the idea. There's pressure on the side for FURIA. They've come from A main and they've wrapped around. Penny with the rifle, able to tear shreds off them. And that's 2G's resistance now neutralized essentially on this A side up to Cabrera.
Penny was in attendance with V1 as a duelist. He was one of the better duelists.
Now Razorvine there and also gets smoked out. Here's the TP over that tripwire now. FURIA are on a clock. They've got to be quick hitting this side and Zap's able to shut them down. Solo play here at B. Zap only goes 1 for 1 for the time being. Addo's made his way through A though. Silence hears this, waiting. Well, that could have been scary.
Dog at some point here.
Big damage there from LZ, but B-Dog takes the... Oh my goodness, B-Dog! Statuesque in and out of the server, and Penny finishes the job.
You know, when you have that breach utility in tandem, you can expose players.
Right at Salva, not quite enough shots though to really put pressure on the attackers here, but Estelle, my goodness, okay. Silent thinking about where to emerge from this dimensional drift, and here comes the salvo, denied though. That's Maladroit from Penny, no connections there. Jake though at least from longer range is able to bring one down, and Adda's there with the spray. Here comes the Armageddon, and Zap has to take this into his own hands. Stella takes his own teammate down with his Teo ultimate.
2G want to control A, they're entrenched. Cabrera. So much hype around that young star from Brazil. Oh my god, Adda is so
through. Omen smoke to break up the site a little bit more now. And Price is getting deep. Adda's gone down, and 2G now have a massive advantage. Albeit not in weaponry, so still need to stick this landing. No spike plant yet, Stella's fallen. B-Dog is the one with the payload. And trying to find his way to grab around the side. If he can, that's a second. Oh my B-Dog! Close but no cigar for the breach. This is much more proactive for the defenders inside Garage. They want to see a commitment here and they're going to get it. Cabrera sat in the corner. Easy as you like. That's 3 for the super stand-in. Silence doesn't have to commit on this C side of the map. The damage is already done. He gate crashes out and lets Big Brother Zap.
Silence was able to get that initial kill with the operator. Was a lethal player for this 2G team in Ascension.
So slowed up FURIA here. Look at the pressure. Straight down out of B main. They're going for it here, but LC and Cabrera get caught out.
There could be a player coming back, but again, it's just Penny through blood. They have controlled round after round.
I love that. Yeah, Stella sitting back on that now. Silence does at least get his one and pulls out of the side. Yeah, fire it off straight away. You imagine he has to go for it. He got the kill.
And there it is.
Here it is. Rolling Thunder coming through the side, and Silence looks to capitalize. Penny drops down, stuffed up, but this has gone all wrong. Stella now has to clutch it out.
Should be a good retake for them.
Can they put it together quickly enough? Look at Penny getting ahead of it. Straight over towards Zap, but is traded out ultimately. Silence sees everything he needs to now. Fault line set up by his vision on the side, and Jake gets brought down by it. Love that from 2G. That is a brutal side to retake, but they had everything they needed to see the setup there from FURIA. Silence for 3. 2G seem to have a feel for this already. Next Salvo's clearing corners. Cabrera though, again, not noticed. Again, looking to try and find multi-kills. It's going to be Price instead that gets the job done. Adda gets deep on this side, but eventually has to fight against LZ. And he's underarmed.
That's just a nice little display of...
FURIA are playing so they can still get value out of those pistols. Eventually that times out though, and Jake is waiting with the rifle. Blade Storm there for Penny is good, and FURIA hold it down.
That was some...
But they have no map control anywhere else. Okay, LZ just gonna fight this one. Again, set up to punish something like this. There's a crossfire in the making. Cabrera just takes the fight. B-Dog's in deep trouble, bleeding out behind the boxes. And Penny trying through mid-window to make something happen, but FURIA just...
That was just a little jiggle one-tap, it looked like. Penny, it's an opportunity for the kill, but Prize is a little bit too fast, running around with the Stinger, and 2G clean things up.
Well, Adda hears it all, but there's no chance of getting a weapon upgrade here. He's going to be forced back from the doorway. Still able to find one. But it was just out of left, and eventually he's wall-banged into oblivion. There won't be a crossfire.
Maybe that'll be enough for him to get 2.
Up to Penny. 1, 2. The timing's not quite there, and LZ finds him. Matter still wants to play forward. Flash comes in, Paranoia connects, but Adder's inside the smoke, and he sees LZ coming. Now wants to wrap. Gubera is there, brought down. Adder is all over the site here. Some players have snuck into the backside, though, and Zap wants to wrap back around. Now the 1 versus 2, but yeah.
Fast and flooding into the site together. The 2G know they have to run, but in the meantime, Adder controlling mid, takes down Silence, just creeping through the cages.
So easy to cross both cages, use it now, it's messy. Zap steps in, Gubera at least.
Position.
They're running out of Garage, though, it's an opportunity there for Prize. Just one. Gubera has to stand up here. Jake with the AD strafe is good enough. Knew it would be coming in the B direction. Silence gets deep, though, and Stella just flashed out. Couldn't do a darn thing about it, but Jake and B-Dog are inside the site, and they are holding it down. The anchoring is supreme.
Has the ultimate too.
He lets it go straight away. Oh, the weapons still out for Penny. Are on this A side, but they're taking their time. There's a smoke in their way. They're going to emerge, flash themselves through it here. I like the idea there from Stella to tuck next to the box, but it was spotted out by LZ, and a quick sheriff shot rings out. Awkward spot for B-Dog, but they've interrupted the plant, and the smoke set up for Jake is perfect. They're able to get onto the site. Not dead yet, pop it. It wasn't even needed. Instead, timing. It's pretty good. That's going to be 1 for Adder. A second. Here's a rolling thunder coming through. Prize is affected by it entirely. Adder gets his 2. Jake's going to be there to throw down. It's up to Gubera, 2G.
He did it in the first half. That's how he got back in.
Oh,
no, he will not.
Player sitting backside here. He's going to meddle with them a little bit by throwing those flashes in. And he wanted to commit, but Adder brings him down. He's ready for it. Up against the smoke. Adder finds yet another one. Finally, his moment in the sun. A chance to show what he's made of here on the international stage. That was close. Oh, my shot. Oh, howdy. With their salvos available. It's a game of chicken. But Stella has his dinner. And that'll be FURIA, shockingly.
The rest of the team cut off by those guided salvos.
Oh no! Look who's got behind them. Adder sneaks into the corner and finds his third for the round in 2G.
I mean, I expected them to be good, but man, so far they've been great. Oh my god, all right, well, LZ just...
Sometimes you just take a fight. That was pretty raw. Gubera falls here, Stella's now to wrap around. Another couple for Stella, and Zap's not even enough to stop him. Out of Silent. No spike plant though, and that is that. FURIA, though, 4 players ready to go. They're coming. Here's Penny, explodes out of the smoke immediately. LZ falls. Prize trying to set up with a flash here. That's going to be Adder falling. Gubera able to follow up on it. Still no spike plant. They've not gotten onto the site yet properly. And Penny wins out another one with the Guardian. 2G are trapped. They're encircled. And they're going to fight their way through the net. That's Prize with 2. He's flashed himself back in. Prize is so low. Zap has the off angle. He gets him by the skin of their teeth. 2G. Silence here looks to challenge. Stella wins it out though. Solo player on the site. He's going to hold off for as long as he possibly can. Looks to challenge there into what was a flash, and here comes Jake from stairs. The cavalry has arrived.
And Adder's already got a beat on him. Awkward, and the gun duel does win the first, but Penny swift on the trade. And look at this, as soon as the wall is procced, here comes that fault line. B-Dog can't connect though.
He's got the util though, sort of follow it up. It's going to be a aftershock that gets thrown in. Stella makes his peak and goes 1 for 1. B-Dog's out of the action for the time being, but Jake, man, this guy's ready to rip and tear. Silent sitting heaven side without a real weapon to defend himself. Yet another one chalked up. Defense round from FURIA go. Not a good omen on this map, speaking of which. Jake gets brought down by Silence. Another burst of speed here for 2G. Okay, we're not ready for the TP behind, apparently. Stealth drone's going to go towards Link, though, so won't snap this out. There it is, Gubera. Just Silence already gets up to the upper side of the site. Stella drops down himself and goes 1 for 1. B-Dog in tree, trying to put roots down, but Gubera pulls him out. Making that noise to wake the dead, but Silence won't be roused.
To get the adjustment in time.
Almost a breakneck flick there from Jake. Timing is everything. 8 bullets left here. Penny finds him. Okay, now this one's on the table for FURIA. It's up to LZ, who is behind it one way and now needs to step up. Step into the fray and challenge it. Penny's there for 4. Very disoriented, I think he'd be there as the Razorvine came in, but FURIA now able to play for the retake. Penny, another beautiful opener there. Smoke comes down over towards the whole side, and Price is going to be forced away. Nice use of the guided salvo to buy time. What? He actually goes down. Stella picks him up with his signature ability, and there's no chance to plant. The pace from FURIA, so hard to deal with, and Penny knocks 3. That's a nasty paint shell.
That's juicy.
Look at Jake. He's up on Rubbly. Might try and swing this, but LZ's going to be there to stop him.
Really really overplayed their hand.
They're taking a lot of damage as well. Wyatt, they are looking haggard. And again, it's Penny with an opener. And he might look to repost on this angle behind him. Oh my god, that could have been nasty. Zap's out of taken down, at least though with the Sheriff. Spike's loose, not picked up yet. And FURIA just picking 2G apart at their leisure.
It's just pure duels. Adder trying to get some spam off the jiggle peak. B-Dog with the most health in the server, more damage.
There's not enough time for B-Dog to get these kills, turn around and go for a defuse. That's LZ low, and B-Dog will have to be satisfied with that for the round. And narrowed things down. Now FURIA know that 2G are all here in A. And they're pretty committed. They're in the side proper. LZ though looking to take the fight, boots on the ground. He is ready for it. Jake here though, the timing from stairs is good enough to knock him loose, and the spike also. Two players might look to double face this. Silence is going to be forced away. And that's Penny again! What an unreal showing from this guy!
Shadows. They've headed towards C. This is where the execute is going to be coming through.
All right, Paranoia. And that's going to be Jake playing off it. Gets him one and Silence goes down! No! The spiritual leader, Zap, ends up taking one of his teammates out of the game, and Jake! Those Teho utility pieces.
FURIA have the trap set up right now, but the showstopper, oh my god, it whips!
How does he miss? Penny gets behind him though, but realizes he does need to deal with Silence, who brings him down.
This is a ridiculous fight over on A. What is happening? Come on, FURIA with the razzle-dazzle. They don't know where any player is.
And Stella doubles back over towards that A side here, but now they know the plant is over at C. He's the healthy one right now, but Prize has a great timing. And the healthy Stella is down. Why not commit the Rolling Thunder in the last round of the half here? With a round win, it's got to feel good, but there's some climbing to do for this roster.
Rosebud.
FURIA are spread thin in this post-plant white. This is a little awkward now. They've got players watching B and over towards Rubble. Now 2G are looking to group up as a deathfall. They've got to go for this, but B-Dog again looking to set them up with the U-kill. Zap caught out by it. Jake able to find the swing, and B-Dog getting things done on his own. Gabera, can he save them? Those salvos now clear. 2G unwilling to show themselves, but again it's Adder who creates an opportunity across the map. It's over at C this time, and yet FURIA still want to fight a little bit towards Rubble.
I mean, it's ready, but it's all on him.
He's good for one, surely. I love the shoulder peek there from Silence. B-Dog's going to have to stand and fight now. Can't get rid of any of the util.
Press through right now.
Stella playing passively off it. He knows he's no util. The leverage, oh, that's dirty. In a blink of an eye, two players from 2G picked out of the literate Stella. Jake waiting for some kind of action. There's got to be a double swing coming from Halls in just a moment. Here is that Armageddon. That's from FURIA. And here's Zap, doesn't care for it at all, takes the challenge and finds two. At 21, he has to back away. The flash would have been good to play off of, but B-Dog is getting there. A third for B-Dog, it's not enough. Looks like they might send two players in to deal with it. Yep, one TP pass. Oh, it's a dangerous challenge. This time he keeps himself hidden, but look, he's just sitting there with the lineup. This is going to be punished. Silence gets concussed there. Oh, the follow-up was beautiful, the combo. Special delivery, and that aftershock was good, but LZ has finally arrived. And he is dishing out retribution, but he's in a 1 versus 2. Jake repositions with a TP spots LZ with just a little shoulder peek. LZ would have had to ace to make it happen, but you had to believe. For an Armageddon as well, nice little combo. Penny has to go forward, he's got no choice but to stand and deliver. And then caught out the raise.
They are sending it on this round out of the timeout. There's a big fight at Rubble.
And it's got to be FURIA that wins it out there. We see Adder even get chiming in there with the Outlaw. That's his second.
2G have expended ultimates here. I can't be mad at them for taking a risk like that. Is Adder just sending it into B alone? FURIA patient here?
He's taking the weight again. And now this fight's going to go down out towards Rubble, and they're going to get caught out by a fault line. They're looking, there's no way. Silence, oh, the reaction is good. Okay. Stella's there though, it's going to be traded back. Here's B-Dog from upper, gets rid of Zap now, the 2 versus 2. He'll have a timing on the Vice. And there's a tickle on the spike. Penny though puts him to bed.